So I was re-looking at the live stream yesterday, and I saw that you could barely hear the songs. You couldn't hear the songs very well, right?
Hear the songs. I could hear the songs. Yeah, you do. I'm dying to see it.
Soft as soft can be, baby. Look at this. You don't have one of these, do you? Fast speed, fast charging, everything.
Good for you, man. Good for you. We should have a dual sleep stream, and the moderators can review videos that people send us and play them out loud while we sleep. In fact, why don't we do a 24-hour live stream right now, or see who ends the live stream first?
Well, first of all, because I have to go and we're going to meet with a lawyer today. So hopefully I just need to be awake for that.
You're getting sued, huh? That's tough, man.
No, we need to talk with a lawyer about starting our meditation center. Hold on. One more ingredient. Can you do something entertaining for a second, Shiva?
No problem.
I just found a terma.
Here's a little dancing monkey recipe for you, okay? Please put the money in the hat. For God's sakes. Boom. We're going to be doing, we're going to be clipping every single donation, not every single, but the valuable ones. And we're going to be doing a sleeping stream at some point. I want to do it. I want to do a 24-hour live stream. I want to do a live stream with me sleeping, although it's probably going to get like 5 viewers, but who cares? Why do I dress like such a jackass? I was very heavily influenced by your dad. He taught me the ways. Yeah, a guy coming from a guy called Drunk Donut. Yeah, you are a donut. And Ginger Water, we haven't seen you on my live stream in 2 or 3 months, so I don't know what's going on there. I think it's a little bit not reasonable. These are Canadian apples, 100% Canadian, made from Canada. They grow very close to where I live in Canada. They're good, even though they're red. I don't really like red apples, but they're pretty good. And filled with pesticides, as we all love to see. So we're very smart as human beings. We don't want other animals to eat our food, so we spray poison on top of it so that other life forms doesn't eat it. And then we later then go and eat that product with that pesticides on it. We're fucking geniuses, man, and we should continue doing that. I think it's very good for our health, right? That's the way to move forward. So, good job. Yeah, nice one. You don't even understand that the YouTube flips the camera, so you just drew it on wrong. You just put dog on your chest. Nice one.
Dude, this stuff is like liquid gold.
And for anybody, is TTS on? Yes. For anybody that misunderstands, that symbol is a Hindu symbol, and it stands for infinity and betterment of life. It's not to be misunderstood with a evil guy. We're not preaching hatred here. We're preaching positivity and love. So send your text-to-speech empowerments on Streamlabs, but not on the iPhone YouTube app on Super Chat. You send it on Super Chat, make sure it's from Android, laptop, just something, but not the iPhone YouTube app, okay? So I know that Dr. Rob has a finite amount of energy. Yesterday, he expounded a lot of it on me. And today, he's a very calm guy, peaceful. So this is how it is. This is what happens when you rely on nicotine and caffeine and whatever nonsense. But I'm smooth and steady. Doctor is a wave and a crash. And I don't care, by the way, if you're here or not, Dr. Roberto. You can leave the live stream at any moment, and you'll be doing me a favor. I just go live stream by myself, my audience, teach spirituality. So you're not threatening me by leaving the live stream. Okay, and I know you have some sensations that come up when I speak. That's why you're constantly talking over me. So feel your sensations, but don't react to them. So help us. Help us, Rob. Tell us some wisdom insights. Tell us some things that people can do to improve their lives.
Yeah, so about the swastika, like swastika is a beautiful symbol. It's a very spiritual symbol. It's a very powerful symbol, and it has nothing to do with Hitler in the traditions of Hinduism and Buddhism. And so, I don't have any weird feelings about that. And the mindset that we can't use different symbols, it's really like the police state mentality about how everything has to be like controlled by these people in power. And there is some truth to that, you know. But if that's just a absolute rule for everybody, it's a really big problem. Um, I've been thinking about some of that kind of stuff recently.
What do you think about Islam?
I don't.
What
I
what
don't have
what
any
thought?
reason. I don't have any reason to think about Islam.
So if you had to come up with some opinions on Islam, what kind of opinions do you have on it, of the religion?
I don't have to.
Alex Jones did a video with Sneeko discussing religion or Islam today.
Just now. So
I do.
okay, good for you.
My name is Shiva Shambho, and I like Alex Jones. I watch Alex Jones. I think he's a man.
And I think that this like who are like you're not appealing to anybody by talking about that you like Alex Jones. It's not controversial either. He's just a random like freak guy. Nobody cares about Alex Jones anymore. He's so irrelevant.
Yeah. Um, that just shows me where your mind is, because all you care about is appealing to people. But you're saying that I'm not appealing to anybody by saying Alex Jones. I'm just saying in a fact, an opinion. Also, I definitely shouldn't have had ended my live stream. I would have much more of a dynamic. I'll have made a lot more donations, because I just know your energy goes down when you expand a lot. You're a very low potency individual. And I am going to be doing a 1 hour live stream expose on you. Maybe tomorrow, I think. We're going to list everything. So I've been gathering intelligence on you for a long time. And tomorrow, I think we're going to release it all. And
I bought
that's,
the Gemini Plus subscription, so I can make an entire album of music about you and release it and sell it.
well, that'll be copyright infringement, wouldn't it? And you're benefiting off my,
Absolutely not. It wouldn't.
oh,
It's
yes.
AI songs about you and grifting and begging for money and stuff. But I'm not in that modality right now. So, But we loved that. We really enjoyed those songs towards the end of that stream and how you reacted. We all enjoyed that a lot.
And by we, you mean you and 2 other people. Otherwise, it's
No,
just very
had
boring.
like 60 people in the stream when we were playing the album, the songs.
So you are giving me valuable information as to potentially file a lawsuit against you in the future for
How
defamation.
about a fart suit? Can I file a stink suit against you for when you came to my house and smelled it up?
Yeah, I do smell people's houses when I go
Yeah,
there.
so is there a
100%.
lawsuit possible? We've got a message from Spain here. Should we listen to it?
And the answer is no.
Hold on, let's try.
So
They sent me a
smelling
voice message.
is not against
Somebody
the law.
from Spain. No, Spain's good, man. That's where we want to head. We want to head to
No,
Spain.
Spain is opening its borders to every population, and
Hey,
the country is being destroyed.
okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Val.
All right, so text to speech is open, everybody. So feel welcome to send a text to speech.
I smell like lavender, and it's not against the law to smell people's houses, which your house definitely smelled. It smelled of pig fat. You know, if you have a slice of raw
Well, home was
bacon, maybe.
cooking, wasn't she? So that's why it smelled that way.
Well, yeah, somebody killed a pig and
All right, hold
cooked
on.
them.
I'm trying to concentrate, man. Hold on for a sec here. All right, let's get our donate button and pinned. So if you send a text to speech donation through Streamlabs, your message and everything will show up here.
We need Welch's jelly to be back here again.
Oh yeah, they'll be back anytime soon. Your girlfriend. All right, here we go. Let's listen.
He participated, volunteer with UNICEF because today I had a call from UNICEF because I'm donor, and he may also be a donor also too, right? I will offer his number too, to put them in contact with them, because I think they know them already, right? Ha ha ha.
So if you send a text to speech donation through Streamlabs, that will come through this speaker. It will come through this speaker right here. There's a hi-fi speaker. Everybody on the live streams, more than 100 people will hear it.
I'm so appreciative
I am
of
not
doing
real. I am not
this.
real. I am not 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 real. I'm 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 not real. I am 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 not real. And if you'd like to call in, you can also call in through the WhatsApp number. So if anybody out there wants to call in and talk to me and Shiva, especially spiritual people, you can call in.
I'm having an orgasm in my mind right now. Can you do something about it? I bet Dr. Hub doesn't even know what that means. He doesn't have third eye orgasms or has ever activated his pineal gland. The only orgasm he knows is a penile orgasm. The penis. It's very vulgar and coarse. But more refined, subtle orgasms, like the third eye, it's denounced to him.
You
Yes,
have a
this is a
very
new
low
line.
standard of ecstasy and bliss. So that's why you think that you're having this incredible experience. You're just a little bit relaxed and you think that you're just like you thought you were an arhat or whatever. But let's not get into the technicalities of your ignorance. Did you watch the new video, Buddhism for Dummies? Did you watch that? Were you there for the premiere?
I'm not a dummy, so of course I wouldn't watch that.
Well, why wouldn't you take a look and check it out and see what was going on there? Just
I'll
to
check
take
it
a
out later.
look.
You're not exactly the content creator that I most consume content energy from.
Yeah, you watch like Alex Jones. Good for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Here, we got a message.
I must cancel all the hacked me account. They hacked me account bank, and I can't remember all the password from all the mails. So before that, I can't, but I will. I must go to the. I don't know how it says, but Fisk General. Oh, well, below, but something legal
What
with
what
my
what is this? What are you doing?
She's from Spain.
with
This is
I
not
will
you
I
answering your
have
emails on a live stream.
I'm not answering my emails. We would like, Spain is one of the places that we'd like to set up a meditation center. So if I give the time and share the energy.
At Seraph _Null donated 6 Israeli shekels and 90 agarot. Where do you find these people?
They're drawn to him like flies
Seraph,
on
can you
shit.
send the money that you owe me? Can you send the hundreds and hundreds of dollars that you owe me, please?
The hell? He owes you money?
Yeah, he owes me quite a bit of money.
You let him borrow money?
At Shiva Roberto donated $1.99. Very wise words from Dr. Ob's wife.
Uh
I
oh.
don't know how it says a business selling used cars, but really not new vocabulary, and
At Seraph
there is
Null
something
donated 6
weird
Israeli
there
shekels and 90
happening
agarot. Claudia
when
is the
I'm
best.
in.
Rob, I owe you nothing. Star of David emoji.
Yeah, this
You will owe me something when I come and take what belongs to me. All right, so I want to share something with everybody, okay? So everybody please listen closely and clearly, and I want you to hear this interesting thing that I just came across online.
Shiva Kailash Shambho on the glowing feet, trading in the stillness for the things he needs. He calls it a temple, but we know it's a hole, a digital bucket for a starving little soul. $2 here and a 5 spot there, to buy him a crown out of thin static air. The ego is swelling on a shoestring budget. He calls it a blessing, but we're forced to trudge it. Down in the swamp, the water is thick, chasing the light that makes us feel sick. Swamp people dreaming on a lowered screen, hoping the guru becomes what he's seen. Throwing a coin, make the teacher grow tall while we ride in the stink. Behind the firewall, behind the firewall, behind the firewall. Then came the master, the doctor named Rob, calling out the smell, challenging the job, exposing the rottenness, the mud on our shoes, while Shiva Kailash hides in his views.
Uh-oh, Alex Jones.
He begs for the 5 spots to fight off the truth, like a tired old lion with a fake plastic tooth.
Hey,
We send in the money, we sharpen the lies, feeding the war where nobody dies. Down in the swamp, the water is thick, chasing the light that makes us feel sick. Swamp people dreaming on a lowered screen, hoping the guru becomes what he's seen. Throwing a coin, make the teacher grow tall while we rot in the stink. Behind the firewall, behind the firewall. $2, $5, digital ride. Shambho, Shambho, we give what we've got.
that's incredible. It's just a swamp. Beautiful.
So I want to comment and say that this filter that you have on, this yellow filter, it really brings out the old 60-year-old man in you. And this is the really identity to who you are, how your eyes move in this color, in this shade of yellow, how your eyes are. It just perfectly describes who you are as a human being. And I think it's so good and so wise. So, yeah, nobody cares about that. And you're my number one fan. You're my biggest celebrity. You're obsessed with me. And I stream in your brain. And it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't even bother me the slightest. Okay? So cut that out as soon as you can, and let's get to some real dynamics, because this is not important. Okay, you want to know something? You want to see something? I'll show you something. Look what I have here. I have a pack of clown cards. Let's listen to some wisdom of this clown. Here's a clown himself with his weapon of choice, making rice. It says, you need to become a hero of stopping. I have no idea what that means, but I'm sure he knows what it means. Here's him pretending to meditate. And the wisdom goes, what's here and now doesn't need more. Okay, that's actually kind of wise. Let's skip to the third one, okay? He hears him. No, we're gonna skip that one. He hears him with his art, okay? This is what Roberto calls art. Just some it doesn't get better, it just gets less worse. That sounds like something an 80-year-old man would say. It doesn't get better, it gets less worse. What the hell is even that? Do I have to go any further? Here's him holding $100 bill with his absurd hat. And it says, no doer, no doing, nothing done. He just makes things up that makes no sense, and he
You
says that
really
it's
don't
wise.
understand. No, Shiva, you really don't understand that? Pause for a sec. Pause for a sec. You really don't
You
understand
don't
that?
tell me to pause.
Hello, I'm asking you a question. You
Hello?
really don't understand that?
That being what? I've read now many cards.
Oh, you forgot? You don't even know what you mean?
Well,
That's
let's
right.
continue then. No doer, no doing, no done.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thanks, man.
And the crazy thing
Thank you,
is
KK.
Prem Seva, I think that he actually doesn't understand that. All right, so we just had a new release come out from our favorite artist, and this is a great time to send a super chat and a great time to listen deeply, and let's see what comes out of this.
The only artist that I listen to is Seraph No.
It's got a good beat.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new
Okay, maybe
shekels and
let's not
90
interrupt the
agarot.
song
The
with
next
this
super chatter
blaring
wins
sound
trophy
of people
emoji.
giving you $2 and $5. Can you pause that for a sec?
Oh yeah, let me pause that.
Talk about AI slop. Talk about Shiva balancing
Let
on
me
$2
pause
and
it, let me pause
$5
it.
bills.
Oh, let me pause it.
At MacDaddy82 donated $5 for the Have a Good Day Fund.
Mag Daddy. Thank you so much, Seraph. Mag Daddy wins.
The swamp is stirring, $2 for the entry fee. A digital Shiva begging for his identity. He's counting coins while the wheel of sharp weapons spins. Trading Dharma for the dopamine where the glitch begins.
Achieva Maharaj Yeshwar donated $1.99.
Hold on. I have to stop.
Please, for
Blaring
God's
$2. I
sakes.
love blaring
They're
noise. Oh
giving you
yes, blaring.
$2. Like what do you give the whole stream to them? Like what are we doing here? Make
What
it
are you doing
$5 or
here?
something.
What are you
The
doing
more
here?
that people, hello, have you ever heard about economics, supply and demand? The more that there's a demand to blare nonsense into the screen and there's the scene, right? The more that you say, oh, now you got to give $5 to do that. Hello, anybody home?
At Satu Akibachi 7,896 donated $3 Canadian. Rob's just jelly.
Yeah. He's Welch's jelly. Okay, wink, wink. Yeah, we love hearing that vacuum in the background, by the way. That's really good. Thanks for that.
Kevin donated $40. This is a test super chat message. At MacDaddy82 donated $5. Who is this Rob guy?
This Rob guy is a doctor that earned his doctorate degree at the local clown college. And now he's an expert online, saying that people owe him money, but he has no anything with them. So, yeah.
Okay, and so one of the really rich things that we can do here, everybody, and we did this on the last stream, it was very effective. So Shiva was getting like these $2 and $5 donations, and it really builds up his ego. So his community is called the Swamp. Shiva's community is called the Swamp, and it builds up his ego, and it's something that they do
At
to like reify
MacDaddy82
themselves.
says, let's
And we
grind his
created a
gears
really
some more.
rich. Please just turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
We created this dynamic where someone sent like a really large donation through Streamlabs that humbled his community. It humbled the swamp people. It humbled the Swamp King, and it took. And then we did more of the music, and it totally turned everything on its head. So that's something that we could do.
Okay. So this AI nonsense that you're doing, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't think it's respectful. I don't think it's good. And I think it's very low effort. And I think you should cut it out. I think you should stop it.
Okay, hold on. Let's stop it. Look at all this money coming in, man.
Achieva Maharajesh War donated $1.99.
All
Hey
these
Lord, don't
$2
lotuses
bills are
grow in the
just flowing
swamp.
in, man. This is incredible.
Oh, that is very true, Shiva. I didn't think of that. And that's right. Yeah, law of
Okay,
the
let's
vacuum.
listen to the song.
Swamp is stirring, $2 for the entry fee. A digital Shiva begging for his identity. He's counting coins while the wheel of sharp weapons spins, trading Dharma for the dopamine where the glitch begins. Banned from the garden, now he's planting
That's
seeds
Isha
of
Foundation.
mud, claiming purity while he's thirsting for a digital fuel. His mirror is Dr. Robbie's teaching what he hates the most, a self-made guru haunting his own social media ghost. Shambho, he's selling the stitch, a king in a mold while the world's in a trench. Throw a nickel in the puddle, sing the ego grow. He's a guru of nothing that the swamp people know. The wheel is a boomerang, look at where it lands. Broken lineage in his greedy digital hands. Avoidance is a strategy, he won't look at the screen unless the green is flowing and the ego's getting preen. $5 for a lie, 10 for a hollow blessing. The swamp is getting deeper with every truth he's suppressing. Dr. Rob is the obsession, the centerpiece of the shrine, a puppet master dancing on a purely toxic line. He preaches cleanliness, but he's swimming in the filth, a spiritual scavenger looking for a nickel of wealth.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. And he said my music sucks.
Won't take him. He's banned from the gate. Sad Guru's shadow is a burden he can't translate. Pure in the eyes of the blind in the mist. A guru who only exists because Dr. Rob is his fist. Keep your change, Shiva, the swamp is full. Shambho! Shambho!
Wow. That was very
Shh, quiet. Listen.
Blue light bleeding on the snack pack towers. Cloud clock spinning through the laggy hours. Screen king shivering in a damp ergonomic cage. Parsing truth from a lower's image on the page.
Because it said it, because I was using names and stuff, now it's saying specific public figures or organizations like Dr.
I'm
Rob.
a public
so
figure. I'm a public
no,
figure.
it said like Dr. Rob.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
say
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Shiva, so I don't know
Sure,
what.
sure. I'm sure. Look, we can listen to an actual AI music written by a professional, not some little prompts you put in and took like 10 seconds of work. Okay? Here, let's listen to this. Okay, this is by Seraph Null, our friend. You should subscribe to his channel.
Shambho, Shambho.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hey! Back around with the whiteboard, drawing in the plan. 8 years as a monk, now we teaching to the clan. Vietnam sunshine, dreaming of the land. Meditations in a going, got the vision in his hands. Like a funny costume, shitting through the night. Some say he's crazy, but he's shining with the light. Whiteboard full of wisdom, marker in the air. Every live stream starts with a cosmic little prayer. Shambho, everybody flow.
Laugh a little louder, let the good vibes grow.
Shambho, raise your hands up high.
Different roads together, reaching for the sky.
Shiva Roberto, following the way, looking for a virgin life for a month, 5 days. Vegan every morning, peaceful every meal, living up in Canada, keeping everything real. Still with his mother, but he chasing bigger dreams, building up a channel, stacking up the streams, meditating daily, trying to inspire every single broadcast.
That's
just a little
absolutely
higher.
horrible. That's gonna make you lose viewers. Everybody's gonna lose.
Walking the same
He's
way.
totally intelligible. No one can even hear what's being said.
Different style, different flow. Both
There's
people
nothing for me
now
to
ready to
respond
go.
about it. It doesn't. I don't even know what it's saying. There's no narrative. There's no clarity even in the words. There's no fidelity. Yeah, this is really shit. There's nothing there, man.
One got a prayer, one got a costume, one got long
It's just like random techno music. I don't want to listen to random techno music. What are you doing?
looking above. From Vietnam to Canada snow, who gets more viewers? Nobody knows. Laugh in the comments, smile at the fight, then they're both online, streaming all night. Different teachers,
Same desire,
building community.
going higher, 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 higher.
Didn't we just have an entire dialogue yesterday about how you're not building any community at all?
Everything will be alright.
Didn't we?
Live stream, one more dream.
And also, you've got like a weird.
Shambho, same life.
Yeah, this is like a pit bull. This is like pit bull type beat, and it's just nonsense. It's fucking horrible.
Shambho.
Dude, this is just like shitty techno music. Please turn this off, man. It's just techno. It's just AI. You're just playing AI techno music. There's barely any lyrics in it. What are you dancing to?
Right, I don't know if we're gonna get a copyright strike by Rihanna and Pitbull, but
Jesus
it's worth
Christ, Rihanna and Pitbull. A Rihanna
So-
and Pitbull inspired song. What kind of AI are you using?
So that
All right,
had
shush, be quiet. I listened to your song. I listened to an absolutely horrible song. This song will actually have lyrics.
The signal's weak, but the wallet's open wide. Just a couple dollars for the king to hide. Swamp people pulling pennies in a rusted tin, hoping the master lets the light leak in. $2 for a guru who's banned from the gates. $5 more while the algorithm waits. While the algorithm waits. He's now a sad guru. He's a ghost in the machine, selling purity for pennies, staying virgin wife clean. Stink of the swamp on a high-speed stream. Reifying egos in a digital dream. Oh, Shiva, Kailash, Shambho, the swamp king on a throne, built a parasocial ties and hearts of silicon. Fighting Dr. Rob, your mirror and your ghost. The one you call your enemies, the one you love the most. Master of the run, king of the stake. Give him your pride. Don't stop to think. Don't stop. Dr. Rob is your teacher, though you spit at his name. Your life is a reaction, a flicker and flame. Challenging the rot while you hide in the weeds. Sowing shallow views for your followers' needs. Banned from the mountain, but you're king of the mud. Spiritual representation is thicker than blood. They don't understand the Dharma, they just thicker than blood. They don't understand the Dharma, they just hate who you hate. Refine their ego before it's too late. Parasocial soldiers in a war you can't win. Hiding behind purity to cover the sin. Oh, Shiva, Kailash, Shambho, the swamp king on a throne. Built of parasocial ties and hearts of silicon. Fighting Dr. Rob, Your mirror and your ghost, the one you call your enemies, the one you love the most. Master of the run, king of the stage, give him your pride. Don't stop to think. $2, $5, wash away the doubt. This is what the guru is really all about. Validate the king, validate the fear, ignoring the wisdom that's actually here. Actually here. Actually here. Oh, Shiva Kailash, Shambho, the Swamp King on a throne, built to parasocial ties and hearts of silicon, fighting Dr. Rob, your mirror and your ghost, the one you call your enemies, the one you love the most. Master of the run, king of the state. Alright, this is garbage. We're literally losing half our viewers.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that one off. I'm gonna turn that one off. That's fine. That wasn't
Look,
that great.
this
I
is all
admit that
garbage.
wasn't
This is all
that
garbage.
great, but it's certainly a lot of people understood it. They understood
Look.
what was being said.
You putting in some prompts into AI, making it say some catchy 2-word rhymes is not really impressive. Okay. On the other hand, what Seraph Noah created is a masterpiece. It's a work of art. It takes a professional to do that. Your AI can't make pauses like that. Your AI can't make a beat like that. Your AI can't actually progress into a story. It's just some simple, a $2 or $20 subscription that you're paying to some generic AI. It's not good enough. So you're really gonna have to increase your skills here. And anyways, moving aside, we need to move this aside because this is not dynamic enough. This is absolute worthless. This is being very lazy. And you putting in prompts AI, basically making AI makes things up. It makes the viewers go sleep. It makes people be bored. I'm bored. Okay? And people are just leaving and going about their lives. It's not good enough. So please do better. Thank you, Satya. Thank you.
What kind of what's your favorite kind of music, Shiva?
How about rap music? All right, here we go. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to listen to this ear torture once again. But after this,
It's not ear torture. A lot of people are really enjoying it.
yeah.
I'm
Please.
just saying, people don't donate to you because of any spiritual practice or deep relationship with you. They do it as a way to like interrupt the flow of what's going on here. And they also do it because for whatever reason they feel interested, but they don't have the capacity to understand the dynamics going on. And for as far as anybody knows, you don't either to a very significant degree. You know.
Well, that's simply not true. I'm much more spiritual than you. I have much more spiritual wisdom and insight.
You
And I'm
said that
living
you
more
don't
spiritually.
understand. You don't understand no doer, no doing, nothing done. You don't understand that, right?
I
You have
understand
no
that
idea
in
what
such a
that
deep
is.
way that there's no point in me even describing it or explaining it.
Yeah.
So if there's no doer, what am I going to explain you?
So we have
what
a
nothing
link for
means?
donation, everybody, at the bottom of the screen. Streamlabs donation. 100% of your donation goes to the creator, and
It gets read via text to speech. So interrupt the flow here. Please spare us from the ear torture that he's about to dispound upon us. And if you are here and you're enjoying his music, please let me know, okay? So maybe there's some odd person out of the 60 people that are here that enjoys this music that you're making. Very genetic blend, you know, ChatGPT songs. So no. Well, yeah, that was
the
really
AI the AI just has so many layers of like superimposed morality that can sniff when you're trying to do something that it would say, "Oh, I don't do that. I don't do
Yeah,
stuff like that." So,
because you're not a professional.
but once I get my meditation center here in Vietnam, I'm going to build a massive compute center, and I'm going to be hosting localized AI models to create just the most horrible things to poison your mind and poison your identity and attack you. I'm going to use a localized AI model
Okay.
without limits to attack
So
your
tomorrow
identity
we are going to be doing a 1-hour
and your
live stream
community.
exposing everything I know about Dr. Rob.
he will have no ability to stop me. And we're gonna say everything. We're gonna tag his full government name.
We already went through an entire process of talking about how you
No, we
don't have
didn't.
a community. Nobody listens to you like that. Nobody supports you or is involved with
Oh
you
yes,
like
they
that.
do.
You can't identify a single person that actually has some significant or meaningful spiritual practice experience that's
If
aligned
you
with you
have
in any
significant and
way.
meaningful
Not
spiritual
even a
practice, please
single
let me know in the
person.
comments. Please let me know
All
if
right, here
you're
we go.
here
Here we
and
go.
you're a
It's
community
it
member.
worked. We got it through. A little bit of wiggle room. We were able to get it through. So let's see. This may be my magnum opus. Let's try.
Yes. It's really good rap. Love it, man. Love it. You're really
I
skilled
know
with
you were
AI.
trying to trick me. I know you were trying to trick me.
Sun beat down, but the swamp stayed cold. Another fake prophet with a story sold. He logged online with his empty bowl in hand, begging for the pennies in a digital land. Begging for the pennies in a digital land. He called himself a guru, but he's spiritually dry. Selling you a ticket to a fabricated sky. Selling you a ticket just to Bickerston sky. $5 holler just to ease the pain, while the Swamp King washes your mind down the drain. He's a hopeless beggar, hungry for the gold. Trading out the Dharma for a light that's getting old. You donate your dollars to dissociate away, while the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. While the fake
Don't worry,
teacher's
Camila,
pocket
don't worry.
gets fatter every day. But Dr. Rob is shining, teaching what is true. Lighting up the Dharma, showing what to do. Whoa. Swamp people clicking, trying not to feel. Paying for a fantasy that never was real. He's hiding from the travesty, he's running from the light. He's hiding from the truth, he's running from the light. Spitting on the massa cause he knows he isn't right. Doctor, I'm standing steady like a tree in the storm. Teaching real wisdom like a tree in the storm. Teaching real wisdom in its purest form. While the beggar in the swamp just whines and bleeds, feeding off the trauma and the followers' needs. He's a hopeless beggar, hungry for the gold. Trading out the Dharma for a light that's getting old. You donate your dollars to dissociate away, while the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. While the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. But Dr. Rob is shining, teaching what is true. Lighting up the Dharma, showing what to do. Whoa. Association station, hand over the cash, turn away from reality, burn it in the trash. But the Dharma ain't for sale, it's a path you gotta walk, while the Swamp King is drowning in his own cheap talk. Yeah, spiritual grifter with a void inside. Got nowhere to run and got nowhere to hide. He's a homeless shining, teaching what is true. Light up
Yeah, Sarah, if you're I don't know if you got like a TBI or something, but I thought a little bit higher of you, and I don't know if something has happened or gone on where you've backslided quite seriously, but this is like you're like back where when I first met you, man. Like back when you were just, you know, following Shiva and didn't know about me, and then you seems like you were getting better and a little bit more informed and contemplative, and it seems like you've fallen back in some way. I don't know what it's about, but you come off as a lot more shallow and hollow than you did before. That's my perception. So I don't know if there's something going on in your life or something has come up, or only you know that, but that's the sense that I get. And you know if I'm wrong or right. I don't know.
Let me get this straight.
And then like
So,
Satya Bakshi, nobody has any idea who you are. You're totally random. Shiva has no idea who you are. Just because you give him $10 a month doesn't mean anything to anybody.
so just because this man doesn't donate to you as much as he did before, it means something is wrong with him. Am I hearing that correctly?
No, I'm not saying that. I could see why you would have that perception. I'm saying from where I'm sitting, I'm talking to Seraph. I'm saying it seems like something's going on with him. Something's come up, or he's going through something. If that's not the case, it's not the case, and he knows that,
Good
right?
backtrack.
Isn't that fair? I'm not telling him that that is the case. I'm saying that's my perception, and I'm saying, if he can see for himself if that's true. He knows better than me about what's been going on with him or how he's doing. I don't know.
No,
He
the answer
wasn't
to that
very
is
active in the live streams. He wasn't very active in the live streams for a while, and so on me or yours, and so I didn't know what was going on.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot through Super Chat. Yes, I need help, Doc. I'd like to heal.
Shiva Kailash Shambho on the glowing feed.
I'm done.
Trading in the stillness for the things he needs.
I'm done.
Causing the
All right. I won't play that again.
Okay. So let me tell you the answer to that question. And the energy that you had, please turn off the vacuum. The energy that you had once is no longer there. The dynamic that you had, the positive, you were resting on your laurels for too long. Now those laurels have gone away. You've used them up.
And something like that can
Now,
also be a sign for Seraph, right? Because Seraph knows if he's been going through something's come up, or he's gone through something, he's been going through something, etc. And so if I'm saying that, and that actually is true, then he's gonna be like, "Whoa, how does Dr. Rob know that?" Because I pray city stand off about the whole situation. And hey, Shiva doesn't even know can't even comprehend that kind of perceptivity or connectivity to perceive something like that, right? So it's for Seraph. I don't need anything from anybody. I'm not an online beggar. I'm not willing to trade my spirituality for superficial views about virgins and like literally listening to Alex Jones and stuff like that, and then just begging for money online. I'm not willing to trade my spirituality for that kind of stuff. Certainly not as a career path or a life path.
yeah. So we shouldn't eat old food, as the saying goes. You have to cook new food, make good karma every day. You can't rely on the beneficial aspects that you've done yesterday and
No, you don't
benefit
even
from that.
practice sadhana. You don't practice sadhana. You told me
I
you haven't
don't
done Shiva
practice sadhana.
Mahamudri for like months. And I was watching that guy that me and you
Why
watched,
does
that guy
somebody
who
practice
actually lives
sadhana?
at Isha,
Why? Why does somebody practice sadhana?
That guy who
But
actually lives at
why would
Isha,
somebody
and he's
practice
been
sadhana?
practicing it for like 3 times
That's
a day
right.
or 4 times a
I
day
am the
for
sadhana. I
almost
have
3
gotten the
months.
benefits from the sadhana. I have gotten the benefits. So when you do some objective and you get the
Are you
objective,
really
there's no more need
backsliding this month,
to make
this
that
much,
objective.
Shiva? Like, are you actually backsliding this much? I don't really
I'm not on any
understand it.
slide. I'm sitting on a chair, very comfortably, in fact. Thank you very much for your concern, though. I'm not sliding anywhere.
At Seraph_Null donated 69 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot through Super Chat. Thank you for being perceptive, Dr. Rob. I was indeed very sick and I'm healing myself. My first step to redemption will be moving to Streamlabs.
Okay, well, we're waiting for that. We're going to be here and we're going to wait for that together, Seraph. So we welcome that. And we welcome that shift and that dynamic, energetic weight being transferred or lifted. And it can be as deep and as intense as you would like it to be. And I'm willing to accept your offering. And, I hope that it's a major offering that has a major effect on these community dynamics, especially Shiva's ego.
Do not
Because
let him trick you.
you could see
Do
with
not let him
yesterday.
trick you. He's
No, no,
trying to
no. You
trick you
could
by
see
saying
with
that if you donate
yesterday.
large amounts, you'll have
You
a
could see
positive
with
shift. Don't let him
yesterday.
trick you.
You could see with
Please.
yesterday when I was like perceiving, and I don't know, because you don't really know if that's the truth or not, unless you form that level of connection with them. You're like, well, that person's probably telling the truth. But you saw yesterday, like I really hammered in on Shiva, and our community hammered in on Shiva about he doesn't have like any community around him at all. And so we developed this mentality of the swamp. Shiva's community is known as the swamp, and it's full of the swamp people that give him like $2 bills and $5 bills. And so now I've seen him like very directly, like leaning onto Seraph. Like Seraph is a very
At Seraph
important part of
Fungus
my
Cornell
life.
donated 17 Israeli new
Seraph's a
shekels and
community
90
member.
agarot. I feel like a hot girl in Tinder.
Seraph, don't go with this man. He's bad for you. You need to be treated right. Yeah, the bad boys are exciting, but it's just not good for your health. Okay, he's just gonna heartbreak you. Don't do that. And yeah, Seraph is a community member. Definitely. We have lots of community members here. If you're part of the community, please let me know in the comments. So please prove Dr. Rob wrong. Please send some super chats to show that I have community members. So yeah, it's not true. It's not true. And also something that Mr. Shiva said in the comments on the super chat a few minutes ago is that lotus flowers do bloom in the swamp. So the enlightened flower blooms in the swamp, and I'm the king of that swamp. So I'm the king of enlightenment. And you're a simple doctor that treats people that have hemorrhoids and hernias.
No, I'm serious about that. Like Shiva has this community and he's constantly appealing to the lowest common denominator of people that have basically zero interest and zero capacity to understand the Dharma, to understand Buddhism, to understand enlightenment. And he's constantly trying to graft himself and appeal himself to those kinds of people so that he can get, like be a beggar, like an online panhandler and get $2 and $5 bills from them online.
I virtually reject everything you said because I don't refer to people as the lowest common denominator of anything.
No, but
and
that
that's
is
very
what we call your
disrespectful.
community, right? That's what your Discord is, right? Shiva Swamp. And then the swamp people are your community. And if anybody were to go to Shiva's Discord server, I think you'd probably be taken aback by how just like vile it is. And those are the kinds of people that are willing to be actually try to be close with Shiva or go into a community space that he's facilitating. The truth of the matter is, Shiva, is that people don't trust you. And that's just is what it is, man.
People trust me.
I don't trust you.
Blue light flickering on a face that's pixel thin. The swamp is rising, let the digital feast begin. Shiva Kailash Shambho leaning in too close. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. He's got a list of enemies, a shelf of hollow pride. But Dr. Rob is lurking on the other side. The latency is creeping, the buffer's getting slow. He's selling us the secret that he doesn't really know.
Oh my God.
$2 to the swamp.
It was like a built up. It was like a trick. It was like, I'm an AI model and I'm not right on the money. I'm just kind of talking about stuff that doesn't really make sense. So let's listen from the beginning because it seems like there's maybe something deeper in here. And the thing is that people don't understand, right? Is like Jesus Christ Saves saying, wow, an AI song. This is a spiritual environment. The community that I've been building for years as a Buddhist monk, and now like the standard that I hold Shiva to, random weirdo swamp people on YouTube live streams are totally irrelevant. And Shiva just tries to create a persona that's easy to like, to grift money off of people. And then he uses the dynamics of this guy
I
that
am
people
easily
definitely
likable.
don't like. Right?
I
This
don't create
idea that,
anything.
I definitely don't like that Rob guy, whoever he is. I don't know what this
Yeah,
is
because
about, but
you're
Shiva's
hard
better
to
than
like.
him. I better give him some money.
Your personality
and, then I'll
sucks.
feel
I'm sorry
better
to say.
and I'll be fighting in the war, the parasocial
I know it's very
war.
vulgar, but
Blue light flickering on a face that's pixel thin. The swamp is rising, let the digital feast begin. Shiva Kailash Shambho leaning in too close. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. He's got a list of enemies, a shelf of hollow pride. But Dr. Rob is lurking on the other side. The latency is creeping, the buffer's getting slow. He's selling us the secret that he doesn't really know. $2 to the swamp, $5 to build the wall. Praying to the guru so we don't have to fall. Dr. Rob is coming with a mirror and a light. Oh, we keep the windows closed to keep out the sun. Swamp people sinking in the middle of the feed, trading all our currency for the things we think we need. He's got an avoidant habit hiding in the code, painting over cracks on this broken digital road. I'm the king of the mire. He whispers in the mic, he whispers in the mic, while the comment section battles in a rhythmic spike. We're clutching at the pennies, hoping for a key, hoping for a key to unlock the misery and finally be free. But Shiva's just a mirror for the mud inside her chest, chasing down the monster, failing every test. $2 to the swamp, $5 to build the wall. Praying to the guru so we don't have to fall. Dr. Rob is coming with a mirror and a light. But we keep the windows closed to keep out the sun. Swamp people sinking in the middle of the feed, trading.
So I want you to pause it for a second. I want to acknowledge something. I want to acknowledge somebody on your channel who's a moderator, and he says, hey y'all, if you want to win the swamp something, then show Shiva how much you think he's a scammer. That's the kind of people that he puts as moderators. I wouldn't even dream of putting anybody as a moderator in my channel that has any kind of serious negative opinion on you. Yeah, maybe vulgar, yeah, maybe you're coarse or whatever, but that's just retardation. And that's the kind of people that you take charge of your community. So very low, I'll say. Very, very low. So please turn off the vacuum. We'd love to hear the vacuum be turned off. And yeah, okay, no more of this AI. This is just so... This is like good for you, okay? I'm sure you're enjoying it, but nobody here is enjoying it, including me. No, Max, somebody has to do show some character to become a moderator, not give Dr. Rob $2 and he'll make him a moderator because, you know, whatever else.
All right, come on, everybody. Let's get some energy here. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some donations starting to come in. Let's get a big donation. Let's get a major donation. Let's get a big... the donations that I've received up to now are what they are. But now's an opportunity for somebody to make a great donation, a big donation, a practice of self-sacrifice. Especially if you've been away for a while, now you're coming back. It's a great time to donate, show your support. Could be $20, could be $50, could be a $100 donation on Streamlabs, just to show that there's really that heart and that energy. I know a lot of people here in America. America is one of the wealthiest countries in the world, so you do not have to be shy about making a $100 donation if you're in that kind of financial situation. You can also become a member on our channel. There's a lot of ways that you can support. And your greatest support is your practice, your meditation.
He's shouting from the attic, but he never left the street. No keys to the ignition, never felt the driver's seat. Just a ghost in the machine, spinning yards of holy fire. in the house of the light. He's selling salvation for a pocket full of change. Polished in the ego on a digital exchange. He's never hit the highway, he's never seen the dawn. Just clicking on the icons while the real world moves on. Oh, the Swamp King is waiting for the feet to turn gold. Traded in the spirit for a story that's old. But the masters in the garden walking past.
I want to pause this for a sec because I want to clarify this. You don't have a community. So this song isn't for your community. You don't have a community, right? It's for our community that you're a part of, that I'm a part of. You appealing to like random people online, hoping they will give you money and like positioning yourself as a fake guru or something, and a AI specialist, whatever it is that you position yourself as. None of that those people don't exist, man. That's
That
just
Max
you, the
Enlightened
Swamp King.
donated
That's
$1.
why we call you the Swamp King. Do you not understand that, Shiva? The Swamp King and the Swamp People, these anonymous people that don't exist, that we don't know, that have nothing to do with the path, that don't care, that aren't invested in any way except for this superficial parasocial dynamic that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Well, come on, Sherry Jackson. If you can afford 6 AC/DC tickets, you should be able to afford a donation. What's going on here?
Snake oil sales, then taste the blue in our eyes. Yeah, he's building up a temple out of hollow command. Just a failure at the launch with a heavy, empty hand. Contract is written in the comments and the lies. One side holds a mirror, the other shuts their eyes. Dr. Rob is breathing in the silence of the soul. While Shiva needs the money just to keep playing the role. It's a superficial sermon for the ones who can't see. Trading in the truth for the plastic guarantee. He's afraid of the motion, he's afraid of the key. He'd rather sell the shackles than to set the spirit free. Oh, the Swamp King is waiting for the feet to turn gold. Trading in the spirit for a story that's old. But the masters in the garden walking paths of the wise. Building up a temple out of hollow command. Just a failure at the launch with a heavy, empty hand. The life he never claimed. A guru in the basement with a spirit that's tamed. He's begging for the nickel. He's begging for the pride. There's nowhere left to run. There's nowhere left to hide.
I got your throat chakra right here, buddy. The venomous snake is known by many as a dangerous energy. But in fact, if you can tame that energy, it's a powerful tool.
He's stuck in the Shambho.
B donated $1 on Streamlabs. Dr. Rob's wife donated $150 through Streamlabs. Rob, there is no path.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rob's wife.
Long, why'd you donate all that money? And look, she even wants to go and check. Wait, is that really how it works? She even said, "Oh, that's such a great idea. Yeah, use Dr. Rob's wife as your username and then donate $100. That's a great idea." Fucking loser. Nobody donates him any real money because people don't trust him. I don't even trust him. He's not trustworthy. And he doesn't know much about Dharma. Well, what did that song say? It said selling a secret or selling a realization he doesn't actually have. And he's not actually even doing that because it's just the swamp people. It's just the swamp and the Swamp King. It doesn't have anything to do with spirituality.
So I want to say that you making your ego feel good by saying, "Oh, I have a community. I'm a part of a community." It's a little like fake sham. It's a concept. You're an individual. That's all you are. There's no community. Okay? That's as far as that goes. You come here alone, you die alone. The only thing you're part of is some mental ideas in your head. See, that's called wisdom. Come over to my channel. Yes, I have been to Nepal.
But he's never moved out of his mom's house
There's
or
nowhere
driven
to
a
move.
car. He's
Move
visited
into.
Nepal and he.
And Shara Jackson 3,993 donated $20 through Super Chat. For Dr. Rob's beautiful wife. Heart on fire emoji. Heart on fire emoji.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Sherry. And I know she appreciates that a lot.
Why is the AI Australian? Don't appropriate our culture. I completely agree.
Hey,
He's
we got a
appropriating
friend
the
of yours
Australian culture.
calling in, Shiva. You want to? Well, I know he's a friend, but he's calling in. Or he's sending a message, sending a voice message. That's probably better right now, Mr. Wally B. You send a voice message, we can play it for Shiva and for me and for the community.
I don't know who Wally B is.
You will one day when we make our meditation center and we continue on the path together.
I'm not going
You'd
to
rather live at
meditation
your
center.
mom's house, right? You'd rather
Yes.
stay living at your mom's house.
B donated $1 on Streamlabs. Mr. Beast donated $10,000 through Super Chat. Donating to random streamers right now. Hope you enjoy. Also, who is that Rob guy? He looks like a...
That's it.
It's
That's,
so great. It's so great because Shiva is like the perfect mark for all that stuff. Shiva is a perfect mark for trolling. It's just that he's not relevant enough to warrant trolling because he just rides on the coattails of superficial nonsense. So it's not really worth it to troll him with his number of viewers. Where are the comments? Now you don't even get comments on your live streams anymore.
The webcam glows like a digital sun, projecting a man that's never begun. Incense is burning to hide the old air of a room where the spirit is stuck in the chair. He's counting the pings of a $2 bill, selling the keys to a house he can't sell. While Dr. Rob's light stays steady and clear, he's feeding the shadows and fueling the fear. Oh, king of the puddle, sitting so tall, waiting for status to soften the fall. Small coins in the basket, deep in the line, while the real path is waiting to pass by. You want the crown, but you won't leave the floor, just a shadow of sad room, wanting more. Mother's in the kitchen, tea on the tray. He hasn't left the yard since the middle of May. Dr. Rob's community walks through the gates while he stares at a dashboard and curses his face. A snake oil salesman in a digital cloak, feeding the thirsty on mirrors and smoke. He claims to be Shiva, he claims to be free, but he's stuck in the static of who he won't be. It's not about the goal or the lights on the screen. It's about the person you're destined to be seen. Dr. Rob is your guru, though you turn your head, defining the ego by what you have said. But the swamp is rising, the mirror is cracked. You can't buy the wisdom that you've always lacked. Oh, king of the puddle, sitting so tall, waiting for status to soften the fall. Swallow coins in the basket, keeping alive while the real path is waiting and passing by.
Passing by.
Crown, but you won't leave the floor, just a shadow of Saturn. The swamp is still, just static on the screen. Go home, Shiva.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, sorry. See you later, guys that were watching and now aren't watching. The 20 viewers that we just
Yeah, the
dropped.
swamp. Less people at the swamp. All right, we got a message
Yeah.
coming in from an interesting caller. Let's listen to this message. Oh.
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Hey Rob, why don't you actually write a song, go to the studio, and make a Shiva Swamp banger? Every song you have played is absolute buns. Hire a pro
Okay.
music producer. Oh wait, you can't cause Shiva makes more.
Okay, if you donate $1,000 on my Streamlabs right now, I will make an officially produced Shiva takedown song at a music studio here in Vietnam with my vocals and my lyrics. All right, here we go.
It's a good doctor, my brother. High times over here, high spiritual business. We're on a business trip over here, and the thought occurred to tell you and to invite you back to another place, to invite you to what they call Alice Springs. We call
Schizophrenia, huh?
Montois. If you want to get here, bro, and I know you can, I think it's good, because we got big business trip happening, and I want I want you here, because I need that, if you up for it. But I think if you was here, we can get the fellas who wear orange, you know, and we need that. So, I love you, bros. Hope all's going well. Hope, I haven't been keeping up, so I don't know if Shelley's still there and all that mob, but say hi to Hung for me, and I love yous. And if you wanted to get here, big business time in Alice Springs, around the 18th to the 24th of this month. So I've given you like 10 days notice here, bros. All right. No need to get back to me, really, until you hear, if you hear. All right.
Yeah.
Got you, my brother.
Yeah, Shiva's very intimidated. Shiva is very intimidated by like other men who aren't mama's boys, who don't live at home and are like individuated and independent. And so for Shiva, this is like his magic time, his wonderful time, because he can be with someone like that that's challenging him, but he can hide behind the screen.
Yeah, schizophrenia usually does intimidate me. It's very uncertain. But, yeah, stay away from schizophrenics. That's all my advice. We got a notification in Shiva Swamp. Let's see. People are liking the music, Sarah. People are enjoying the audio mix. And I think it's time for me to create a professional song about you. In fact,
It's
maybe
gonna sound like something made up by somebody that doesn't know how to think. So we already know that.
I'm gonna create the lyrics. Maybe I'll give it to Seraph, and he'll create a masterpiece that will be there for a long time, with your government name. People can find you. You're never getting a job after that. We're gonna create something. I don't know what this comment means, but it says the Big Dipper around the South Pole. It's kind of fun. Anyways, this live stream is going nowhere. It's time to quit. It's time to end. You have no energy. You're just making random slop. I'm not interested in that. So, just have a dialogue. Have a conversation. Respond to what I
Let's
said.
have a conversation about something real.
Yeah, like community, and there's no such thing as community. It's a concept.
Yeah, tell that to Sadhguru. Tell that to Isha Foundation, you absolute buffoon. You can't be this stupid.
Look past the screen into
I
the
guess you don't know
quiet
what emptiness
space.
is. And nothingness, the nirvana.
The light you're seeking isn't in a face. We've gathered in the bog to wait for rain, but the water that we need we hold in our own vein. Don't measure worth by what you're told to give. There's a deeper way, a clearer way to live. Ooh, let the truth rise from above. Gentle fire flowing in your blood. The path is open, wider than the stream. It's time to wake a digital dream. You have the strength to leave the shame behind.
Right about now, NWA quarters in full effect. Judge Dre resigning. In the case of NWA versus the police department, prosecuting attorneys are MC Ren, Ice Cube, and Easy motherfucking E. Order. Ice Cube, take the motherfucking stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help your black ass? Goddamn right. Won't you tell everybody what the fuck you gotta say?
At Sacred
Turn off the
Solitude
vacuum.
11 donated $5. F the police.
32 years old.
That song was, especially the last part where the white police officer was screaming. That's basically you. That's what would be you. All right, let's get down to business. Enlightenment. What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is when you liberate yourself from suffering. It's also when you fulfill your body with energy, with light, with the creator's energy. And when you dissolve your physical boundaries, your mental boundaries, and your ego. And when you have in conscious communication or conscious connection with the universe, you become enlightened. Now, in our current society, in our day and age, people that claim to be enlightened, it's a very sensitive, touchy topic. Enlightenment is a such touchy subject. Transgenderism is a touchy subject. Race is a touchy subject. So this is a little bit of an issue. So what I would say to myself is that I'm not unenlightened, but am I enlightened? I have no idea. What I can say for sure is that Dr. Rob is not enlightened. 100% facts. Seeing how this man behaves
So
and how he
what Shiva's doing right now is like he doesn't understand the Tao Te Ching. Those who know don't speak. Those who speak don't know.
Yeah,
He
what
doesn't
he's
understand
doing
the
right
Tao.
now.
And this is what happens to tons of people. Maybe they get some insight, maybe they have a glimpse or something, who knows, right? But then they just ramble. They make up all these ideas and stories of enlightenment and this like deep enlightenment philosophy, and it's all just bullshit. But their ego gets off on it, on convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick one of those cards and pick one that you understand or one that you don't understand, and we'll discuss it. One that you think is totally ridiculous, we'll discuss that. Well, Saul, it's a $500 program, so you're gonna have to pay the rest of the money that you owe, and then I'll help you.
Being isolated and separate is not what the path is about. Complete idiot, doesn't know anything that he's talking about. And he
Shiva,
makes things up
where do we
constantly.
draw the line, right? Like you have pictures of Sadhguru I can't even believe that this is who you are. It's remarkable. But at least your
Thank you. I
community
know.
or
I
lack
am
thereof
remarkable.
fully expresses that, right? Isha Foundation is built on volunteering. It's built on community. If you want to be a part of Sadhguru's programs and his activities and his community, you go and you volunteer. You live with other people. It's a practice community.
Here
And
we
the
go. Here
idea
we
that
go.
would tell the idea that, all right, so we're gonna distract from that, or avoid that, and we're gonna go to the next one. Go ahead.
What's here and now doesn't need more. Completely wrong. Completely fake. Of course,
That's called
things need to be.
contentment.
No,
That's called contentment,
it's
right?
called
So when we're
improving the
constantly
situations
seeking,
of life.
you put in your little delusional description of your video, right? On or your channel, right? You put I'm Shiva Kailash Shambho. I'm a disciple of the Buddha and Sadhguru. So seemingly you're not much of a disciple of Sadhguru, right? And in this case, you're not a disciple of the Buddha because what is the root of suffering? The root of suffering is wanting something other than what already is. Equanimity, which is like one of the deepest states of meditation and enlightened equipoise, is based on a form of contentment, not needing more. Ajahn Brahm, who you had a chance to meet and you didn't, had just gave a Dhamma talk recently, talking about the joy of dhyana, the joy of absorption into the meditation, and how that's characterized by a total unnecessariness to change anything in that enlightened state, in that deep meditative state. So he brought up a story of someone who was talking about changing the carpet in the monks' hall where the Dharma talks are given, or adjacent to that.
Okay, okay, okay. That's
And
enough.
Ajahn Brahm was saying, like, look at that carpet. There's so many colors. It's so beautiful. There's so much already fineness in it. But we're so distracted and caught up in superficial nonsense, like your ideas of what enlightenment is, that we can't see the value, the peace, the potency of what is. Right. And you don't have a relationship with Sadhguru or Isha. You don't follow that organization. You don't follow Sadhguru's sadhanas and preliminary, steps of stages and practices. So,
It's a hierarchy,
you're
huh?
you're a fake man. And
Yeah,
you,
it's
I
a
don't know how
hierarchy.
you
You have
don't
to climb the
see
ladder. I have
that.
to climb the corporate ladder of
I don't
spirituality.
know how you don't see
I need to
that.
go connect with the CEO to get spirituality, right? You need to go connect with him.
That's
Look,
just another, what is it
you've
called
been
that you
connected
do?
with your teacher,
Avoidant.
and look how you turned out.
Okay. Why don't you pick
So,
another card? So you're 2 for 2, right? Let's do best out of 5. So one more card, and we'll see if maybe this is where you get the upper hand and you start getting wins.
there's a
Find a
clown
card that
card.
you're going to have a win. Find a card, find a teaching where you're sure that you're going to have a win on that. Clearly, Dr. Rob said something incomplete, wrong, unskillful, and you have a clarity about that.
All right, here we go. You're metaphorically swimming in a shit soup, and 99% of the time coming out on top. Yeah, classic Dr. Schlobs. That's what I call this man. And
What?
just
That's
what does
not
that
on my
even say?
deck. I have my
What?
deck right here.
Yeah,
Show the
really?
card. Show what it's. You can't even read
Uh,
now.
I don't
You
want to read
can't
it.
even read
I
now,
don't
or
want to
you're
show it.
just making stuff up. Which one is it? I have the deck right here. Shelly brought a bunch of
Yeah,
the
I
decks
have the
over.
rug right here. That's your direct quote, okay? You're 99% of the time swimming in shit soup, and oh, sorry.
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Rob, why are the roll crevices on your belly bright orange?
And 99% of the time, you're coming out on top. So, what does that mean? You're coming out on top when you're swimming in shit soup. Can you please enlighten us on that one? Oh, you
That may
can't? Oh,
have been
that's
a
right.
mistype. That may have been a mistype by Lee, our resident clown, who's since stepped away from the community. But what you could understand it is that it was said you're
Okay,
99%,
fine.
you're 99% of the time in a basically a suffering and not hitting yourself in the face, not living the way that not feeling the way that you want to feel. And then 1% of the time you happen to feel good because you found a great movie or a great YouTube video or whatever. That's not ecstasy, that's not bliss, that's not inner engineering. And so it's
This
a
is
challenge for people to look at themselves and see how much of the time they're actually suffering,
right.
swimming in this shit of suffering.
Here's one. You burning money which is it's literally a crime, federal crime. It should
I'll
be
burn
investigated by
money
the
right
FBI.
now. I'll burn money right
And
now.
completely, basically even unethical because value is not a good thing to destroy. But here we go, complete nonsense. This is what I call double speak of Dr. Rob. Saying something, this is what he does on his live streams too, just basically means nothing. And here it is. Get used to not being used to what you are used to. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
agree
it's
with that.
called used to. So get
Yeah.
used to not being used to what you're used to. Get used to having new experiences, being uncomfortable, going outside of your boundary lines and your borders. Oh, the swamp people are having a laugh. The swamp philosophers are having a laugh. And Shiva's having a laugh as he shits on Sadhguru's face and uses the images of Sadhguru to position himself. And I mean, it's just decrepit. It's
You keep
absolutely
on saying
decrepit.
this,
You're like the
position
crypt
yourself.
keeper of the
You
swamp.
keep saying this
You're
about
like the
Angela
crypt keeper of the
Delulu.
swamp.
You
You
say this
have that
about
picture
me.
of
You
you
say this
have that
about
picture of
everybody. You
Sadhguru
keep
behind you.
positioning
You don't have
yourself.
anything to
I
do
am
with
positioning
Sadhguru.
myself on
You
a
don't follow
chair.
Sadhguru.
I am positioning myself in any position that I want. Okay? Next. Your most important thought is gas coming from the rear. Well, Dr. Rob is very experienced in that.
Oh, I'm always telling you that. You're fucking farting out of your face. Most of what you say is bullshit, and it's something that you do to grift for money. And
You
now
are
this is
saying
probably a grift
bullshit
for
all
money,
the
trying to
time.
create content, conflict content, because you know that gets views and it gets people to donate. It gets your swamp people like Swill to say, Team Shiva. And
Thanks.
Acadian Stacker, what are we going to talk about that? But um, this is the dynamics that you try to build so that you can grift for money. Just
No,
like
I'm
that
just pointing
picture of
out the fact
Sadhguru
that you are
is more about
absurd.
you grifting for money than you having him as a
I will
guru, an
have you
internal
know
guru,
that I've
or an
had
internal
this picture of
compass.
Sadhguru. I've had this picture of Sadhguru years before I even started my YouTube
Yeah, I'm
channel.
sure your
Not even live
septic
streaming.
tank has had shit in it for years too. And when you
I don't
weren't
have a
live streaming,
septic
what is
tank,
that
so you're not
supposed to
sure about
mean?
anything.
What do
So
you
it's
think
supposed
that
to
that
mean
means? That
that
they're
this is irrelevant to
that's the
my
room
YouTube
that
channel
you've lived in
positioning, you
since you were a
idiot.
child. That's your
No,
childhood
actually,
bedroom.
this is not.
That's your
This is not at
childhood
all.
bedroom. You
I
don't
was
live at
born in
home with your
Ukraine.
mother,
My
so
childhood
it's
bedroom is not.
normal that you're
And
going to
we
have a
sold
lot
many
of
houses
different
before that.
things in
No.
that room that have been there for a long time because
So
that's
I'm
been your
saying
room
my
for 30
intention of buying
years.
this photo of Sadhguru is not to position myself of anything, like you keep on saying. You're
That's not what
positioning
I
yourself.
said. I said your
And
current
also,
relationship with
ignoramus.
Sadhguru, your
Ignoramus.
current
If you're
relationship with
playing chess, it's
Sadhguru, and
important to
your
position
current
yourself.
relationship with Isha is about as much as I have a relationship with the Communist Party of Vietnam. I don't.
Do you have a relationship with the Buddha? You're positioning yourself to have a relationship with the Buddha. He's long dead. You have as much relationship
I
with the
take
Buddha
refuge
as
in the
I
Buddha.
do
He
with
can't be
anything
that
else in the
way.
universe.
He can't be this way. I don't understand what he's
You can't
doing,
be
but
this
he
way.
can't be that. He can't be that kind of person. He can't have that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mindset.
That's a
But I
nice
think
deflection.
what does the Buddha say, right? If you
He's
are
dead.
around ignoble people, you become ignoble. If you are around ignorant people, you become ignorant. You
No,
should wander at one of the oldest sutras in Buddhism. Okay, here we go. One of the oldest sutras in Buddhism. Let me pull this up. You wanted to
that's
talk
false.
Dharma, right? And then he's not going to want
I
to talk
disagree.
Dharma anymore.
At Seraph underscore null donated 17 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. The new track Swamp King is ready to be uploaded. Folded hands emoji. Cited only one verse.
Nobody
Swamp
cares,
King.
man. Nobody's
Da da
interested.
da 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 da. Swamp King. Yeah, yeah. Swamp
Remember,
King.
you're the Swamp King, right? Your Discord is called Shiva Swamp, right, Shiva?
Yeah,
So,
I'm at least I'm the king of something. You're the king of Feces Land, and we're gonna check it out. Okay, this is actually made by a professional, not some AI, ChatGPT. Okay, so I'll recommend everybody here to pause and go check it out first, because it's way better to listen to it in person rather than me listening to it to the speakers. You'll get more viewers that way, Seraph. You'll get a lot more viewers. What is the most popular YouTube channel on here? The Willing ending soundtrack. Ooh. And then me and KK. Yeah. There's a really good one. This is my favorite one.
Leo's working hard.
See, Seraph knows how to make music.
Kai donated $5. Shivers. Attitude is don't make me snap my fingers in a Z formation schoolgirl tune. Smiley face emoji.
Girl. This is by I heard this on the radio and I just had to save it. Are you gonna talk about the Dhamma? Did Buddha really say that?
Are you literally
Something
just
that's
playing background music? Is that what you're doing? Like elevator music or like trashy hookah lounge music? Are you literally just listening to AI?
I thought
like
you were
background
going
music?
to say something that the Buddha never said and
What
make
are
a
you
lie
doing
about the
right
Buddha's
now?
teachings.
I thought you're playing Seraph's new AI song. You're playing like background Arabic hookah lounge music.
All right.
What's going
Okay.
on, buddy?
Listen, I know you're trying to deflect from the situation. Okay, Swamp King.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Play the Swamp King. It's 1.5 minutes.
The swamp is white and smells of steak.
Oh, this is
praise. A king of ghosts lost in a digital
This is not it.
haze.
This is AI garbage.
Feeding on the copper, selling plastic.
House of Mirrors, A Student of War, Truth
to
Seeker.
the cage.
Wow, we got lots of supporters here. DMC, look at that. Man, this is what's up. This is the vibe.
The wheel of weapons turns in the dark, but you build a fire
House of Mirrors,
from a dying spark.
Student of War, Truth Seeker, DMC, and there's the man, the myth, and the legend.
Pride, 5 of cheap faith.
Okay, are you ready to actually hear some music? Okay, here we go. Turn off the vacuum cleaner, and then we're gonna start it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, turn off the vacuum.
Kailash, Shambho. They said Swamp King, we said that's right. Shiva in the darkness, Shiva in the light. Ash on the forehead, moon in the sky. Laugh if you want, we're still standing high. JK, my God, Keon, DMC. Seraph, House of Mirrors, come and walk with me. True seeker, student of war. From the swamp to Kailash, we're asking for more. Mud on our feet, fire in our soul. Beat of the Dhamma rule, making space. From the swamp to Kailash high, nothing here will ever die. Ash and water, moon and spring, all hail Shiva, the swamp king. Kailash, Shambho, Kailash, Shambho, all hail Shiva, the swamp king.
Wow. Now that's how you make music. That's actual music, not whatever ChatGPT input that you
Sorry,
put.
but just to pause for a second, ask a
Everybody,
question.
please go subscribe to Seraphnol.
Oh yeah. Everybody subscribe to somebody making random parasocial
He's hurt.
AI.
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to
Yeah.
ask a question. I want to
Sorry.
check in. Why did he
Yeah.
list like a random list of names like Dion? Is that really how he sees you as well? I mean, at least he's giving me some real cash. So I just, if you keep fueling this
Yeah.
like
So I'll answer
delusive
your question.
mindset and perspective that you have, man,
Basically,
it's really not
that
going to go
song
well.
nullified basically 10 or whatever your nonsense that you made. Okay, just no thought into it, not professionally made, not anything. And those are my
What are you
supporters. Those are
talking
fans of the
about?
channel. Those are community members. I've been to Kailash and I've been in the
Shallow
swamp,
smiles.
and where we keep
Measure
going.
your worth by the digital mile.
Yeah. What is this? What is this?
The swamp is deep, the water is still. A
The swamp is deep
feeding
in the water still.
ground for a hollow will.
Something will. Yeah. Okay.
Better to walk where the air is tin
Yeah. Better
than
walk with
share
yours
a
than yeah.
meal with a kinsman's sin.
Yeah. Better share meal with something else. Yeah.
Walking untethered, walking alone. The truth is a
Walking
seed
alone.
that's silently sown. No validation in the eyes of the many. Oh,
Yeah. No validation, man. Oh, man, that's so good. Anyways, he's trying to make himself feel better by listening to this music and playing this music. It's not gonna work. So, you see, we actually have some real supporters. We have some high quality music that is made to uplift and increase his energy. And you're just, I mean, I don't even know what this is.
That a crowd can define what is honest and true.
Wow, I mean, we really can't hit any new lows. 25 viewers, this is really...
praise while you wander blind in the social built maze.
Yeah. Social $2, yeah.
Shed the attachment, the fetters of skin. Let the real work of the silence begin. No one to answer, no one to lead, no one to water the validation seed. No more the mire, no more the cage, turning the heart to a different page. Walking untethered, walking alone. The truth is a seed that's silently sown. No validation in the eyes of the many. Truth for the soul, not a digital penny. Walk like a horn in the wilderness far, chasing the light, not the shine of a star. Soft, walk along, untethered.
The AI is so... It didn't listen to me. I'm trying to pull from this sutra, the Rhinoceros Horn Sutra, but this is a very common spiritual thing that you are what you eat, or you absorb the people that you're around. So you're not around anybody spiritual besides me.
I'm around
And your
Sadhguru
main
more than you.
fixation then is like to try and exploit me for you to make money.
I'm
And
around
so
Sadhguru.
it's just even to just be around. No, you're not.
Yes, I
You're
am.
constantly saying things that are entirely antithetical to what Sadhguru represents, what he's built, what he's established, his living tradition, his
He's built
teachings.
me.
You've spent No, he hasn't. You spent basically
Yes, he has.
zero time with Sadhguru. You
I've spent
spent
many
zero
hours with
time with
Sadhguru. I've
Sadhguru's
spent days
community.
with Sadhguru, actually.
No, you
Days.
haven't. You went to
Yes, I
a retreat
have.
that millions
Yes,
of
I
people go to.
have.
You went to a
Oopsie. Yeah,
program with
because he's
thousands and thousands of
in
people where you
high
said he looked at
demand.
you
You
once or
can't get
twice.
one-on-one time with him. That doesn't work. What do you think this is? What, I'm gonna pay him $1 million? Even those people will get like an hour worth of time with him in person. What is that gonna do? Hello? It's not some side hours of basically barely known. Okay, you can go and spend time with him. Sadhguru is 12 million subscribers on YouTube. There's not some random person that teaches. He's wise, don't get me wrong, okay? But it's a little bit of a different status. So get your facts
I'm
in
not
order
talking
and put
about
your
the
matters
status
back
of
in.
people. I'm talking about your lack of relationship with Sadhguru. I'm talking about how
I've
you
spent
constantly
days with
say things.
Sadhguru.
I'm talking
Days.
about how you constantly say things that are totally against and have nothing to do with
And
Sadhguru's
Sadhguru has
teachings
said many
and
times,
Sadhguru's
you don't have to
community.
be with me to be with me. You don't have to be physically with me to be with me. So there you go. How's that to rub in your face?
How's that you are, on it, still on your journey. And that's great, man. But
Everybody's on their
don't
journey
don't try
still.
to misrepresent yourself and misrepresent your position and your situation to people.
All
If
right,
you intentionally doing that, it's like your lying problem. You should not do that. To intentionally lie when you're taking a position of like, that you're a teacher, that you're tuned in, that you can help people. It's one of the worst things that you can do, other than literally trying to make money by pretending
I
that
am
you're
the
teaching the
Swamp
Dharma.
King, and you should fall in line. Fall in line,
Oh, I'm
okay?
not a part of your swamp. We've
And
already done songs about that.
maybe you're going to turn into a lotus flower, just like my community members.
There's not a single community member that has any practice experience that you can bring up right now at all. That's
Yes, I
trained
can.
with a teacher, that listens to Dharma talks, that's been on a retreat. Zero and nobody. Who?
I've done
What are
all
you
those
laughing
things.
about? Who? Okay, but who in your community
Like
has? Name one person.
Shiva Maharaj, like Alice, like
Indian
Seraph
people don't
No,
count. Alice
like
is not a real person.
uh,
Anyone else?
Shaggy, like,
Shaggy's not a real person. You don't know who these people are. You're just making up
well,
shit.
what do you mean? Of course, I don't know how many people are because,
You don't
but
know
we're
who they are. And then
together.
you go to this thing about how we
Because
can't
what do
know,
I have to
there's
know
no
who
way
they
to know
are?
anybody. You feel like there's no way to know anybody because you were bullied in high school and
No, I
because you've
wasn't.
never spent time living in community. You've never spent time living in
Yes, I
Sadhguru's
have.
community. No, you haven't. You went there
Well, not
for a
in Sadhguru's
retreat
community,
that millions of people go to. It's
but
a
spending
commercialized
time
retreat. It's
in
an entry level
communities are
initiation.
not
It
some
is an
sort of
entry
super
level
valuable thing.
initiation.
So what? So what? Is that the ultimate key to success to enlightenment? Is spending time in community. Hey guys, we're gonna smell each other in community. Is that what you're
Yeah,
really
imagine if
about?
you said that to Sadhguru or you said that at Isha, they'd probably ban you. Oh, wait. You've been
And if
banned
they ban
two
me
or
for
three
saying words,
times.
then
I
big
want to
deal.
ask you a question. Did they ask you to leave when they found out you were streaming in the at the Isha, at the Adi Yogi statue?
No, they didn't. You're allowed
Did
to film
somebody
there and
tell you
record
that you
there.
couldn't do that
No,
anymore and then that's what you left?
nobody
Because you
ever
had a
said anything like
longer
that.
period of time. You said you rented that place for a month. And then,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks into it, somewhere out of the blue, you're taking a trip to Egypt and then you're back home the next day.
Yeah, I was only in India for about a
Did
month or
someone
less
in
than a month.
Isha approach you and tell
I
you
said
not to do that?
no, unequivocally no. You're allowed to film. That's a public space. No,
But
you
they
can go
wouldn't
there
let
if you
you
want to
go
live
into
stream.
actually Isha. They wouldn't let you
Of
actually go
course,
into the compound.
I went into
Yeah.
Isha. Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
didn't. You were
Yeah, I
banned. I
did.
have your ban letter
No,
right here. I have your ban letter right here. You want me to show it to people? Okay, I'll show it to
I
people.
have the
I don't
unban
I don't
letter.
know
Okay,
if
let's
you
show it.
have like
Let's show it to people. I don't care.
I don't know if you have
Email.
like a
I don't know if you have worms in your brain,
like
but
a
I think you do.
masochistic thing, but I'll show it to
Okay,
people. The letter of you getting
Isha
banned
ban.
at Isha Foundation, Sadhguru's organization, that you say that you're like a direct disciple of Sadhguru when they've banned you from that place. You're not even allowed to go to where Sadhguru lives, where thousands of people live, where tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of people travel through every year. You're not allowed to go there. You're not allowed to be there. I'm gonna pull up the email that you shared with me. I don't know why you share a lot of this stuff with me, but I'm glad I saved it. I'm gonna put it as the green screen background of my camera.
Isha,
It's like a while ago.
Your long-term stay request, okay?
Oh, don't worry, Shiva. I still got the email. And is this one of your pickup artist techniques? How to win friends and influence people? Is that one of your techniques that you're using right now?
What?
What?
What are you even talking about?
What are you even talking about?
All right, here we go. Here we go.
No,
Here's
here,
the
I'll
email,
show
okay?
everybody. I'll show everybody
No, sorry.
the
Okay.
email of you being
I understand. Am
banned
I
from
allowed to
Isha
visit the
Foundation.
ashram for a day visit, okay? And here we go. Namaskaram. Thank you
You
for getting
wanted
back
to
to us.
visit
Please,
for a day?
um,
You wanted to visit
please,
for a day?
please note that the
You
ashram is open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
you asked them
Feel free
to
to
visit
visit
for a
whenever
day?
you wish. And I visited not just for a day visit it's called, okay? It's a technical term. And I was there many days because I'm allowed to go there. So sorry,
Namaskaram
you're
Shiva. Thank you for
nonsense.
your request to visit Isha Yoga Center. We regret to inform
Kind
you
of conflict.
that
Are
your
you trying to do this for
application
views? Are you
we
doing this for
regret to
views?
inform you that your application will not be moving forward to the next
At
step.
Max Enlightened
Sorry.
donated
This is to
$1.
visit. Thank you for your request
We're
to
getting a
visit,
little
not to stay there, not to attend a
breakup
course,
here.
to
We're getting a
visit.
breakup here.
This is from Isha Foundation. Namaskaram Shiva. Thank you for your request to visit Isha Yoga Center. We regret to inform you that your application will not be moving forward to the next step. To strengthen your future application of visiting the center that Sadhguru lives at, that is his temple,
Yeah, I was
his
banned
main
for 6
meditation
months.
center.
I was
He
banned for
says
6 months.
that was before,
Temporary.
and then 6
Temporary
months
ban.
later, you reached out to them and you asked them to visit, and they said
Yeah,
this.
and they
To
said yes.
strengthen your future
No.
application, we encourage you to actively participate in volunteering for Isha activities in your region. You're not doing that. And it says, please continue your
Oh, that's
sadhana
to
on a
stay in their
daily basis.
hotel. That's to
Please
stay in their
continue your
hotel.
sadhana on a daily basis. Please consider your sadhana on, and you don't listen because you don't listen to anybody. You're
I
not
am
involved with
sadhana.
Isha. You're not
I'm
involved with
living in a
Sadhguru.
Sadhanic life. I'm a Sadhanic person.
You're a
A
foolish
pranic
person,
person.
is what you are. You're a foolish person.
You know, you saying that right now, the irony is really hitting me.
I'm always comfortable, man, because they're not giving you the money that you would like for them to get you. So it's okay if you're making money, but I'm glad that you're not getting like real people reaching out to you and giving you money, because that's
Oh,
something
they
that
are,
you
buddy.
wish you
Trust me.
had.
They
No,
are.
they're not. You tell me
Oh, yes, they are.
exactly how much you make every month for whatever reason.
No.
And the other thing is that people aren't actually following you and practicing and
Yes, they are.
doing anything with it. No, they're not.
We are growing
Practicing
together. We
what?
are becoming
Following
wise
what?
together.
Look at your Discord
Becoming
server
enlightened,
that
becoming
you
more
renamed to Shiva
chronically
Swamp.
advanced. Yeah, this is a joke. Okay. So you should rename your community to the clown show of pretending to be a doctor or whatever else. So this clown show is over. I'm done. He's trying to drag this on into some kind of parasocial sycophantic conflict, which I definitely am not interested in. Oh, we can only hope, Sarah. We can only hope for such a thing. We actually, you know what? That's going to be our main objective from now, starting now. He's probably going to take a shower to wipe off the smudge off his face to appear more reasonable. He realizes what he's done to himself. Okay, let's take a quick break. He's taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm gonna go get some a sandwich, and then we'll come back.
Hello, Shiva. Guys, I'm just telling you, I don't if you give me $50, I'll do that, Shiva, but I'm not going to trust that you'll actually donate. I just not it's not about it for me. It's not about if people love me or like me or not. That's fine. That's nice. But that's not what it's about, man. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Google Gemini Google Gemini Pro. I know that you know that there is a mass explosion of technology, resources, and social media and live streaming in China. I would like for you to consider that I myself am a live streamer and oftentimes use the most advanced technology to create the most dynamic experiences for my community. Now, seeing as how I am in Vietnam, very close to China, I'm wondering what is the very best, top of the line, and not in terms of, it's got a leather back, but with the top of the line technology, battery, solid state, all these things, the top of the line phone for live streamers. I'd like for you to tell me what that phone is or what my options are for this top of the line phone and tell me how, where, and how much and how I can get it in Vietnam today.
Yeah, it's called iPhone 17. And you can't afford it.
Dude is literally that stupid. I
Shut
don't
up.
want an iPhone 17.
Yeah. You can't want what you can't have. That's irrelevant. Okay. You're going to find a smaller
Your
apartment if you want to get
brain
that
is
phone.
irrelevant most of the time.
And you have to get a smaller apartment or maybe move on to the outskirts.
Here we go. We're going to see what the AI says. You don't have to worry about that. I'm using the Pro model
Yeah.
because I have paid for higher level features and higher level access to the raw AI model.
Yeah, having a free trial is not really that of impressive.
There's nothing free about it, buddy. What the fuck?
Yeah, nice. Nice AI model. It just broke, didn't it? If you want the highest quality camera, iPhone is by far the best.
Well, it
Nothing
said
else even compares.
recommendation for the most dynamic and stable streaming experience. It's because I'm using the Pro for this fucking question like that. It says for the most dynamic and stable streaming experience, I highly recommend the Apple iPhone 16 Pro, which is of course the one
Yeah.
I have, you fucking dumbass. And it's not the one that you have. So I don't that Pro, it just fucking thinks itself into stupidity. Hey, jackass AI model. Hello, are you there? Do you know how to think? China has a massive live streaming boom. They have phones that are specifically designed for live streamings, the best of the best. Don't tell me the best thing that I can get from China, you fool, is an iPhone 16 when the iPhone 17 Pro Max has already been released. I'm not asking you about an iPhone, am I? I'm asking you about phones that are produced in China that are I'm able to buy in Vietnam that maybe the point is the highest level phone for streaming from China, okay? Because they're making phones specifically for streaming with big batteries and all that other stuff. Tell me what phones I should choose between. What's wrong with you? Why don't you answer that question as well?
He's getting rage baited by AI. The camera quality sucks on all those phones. I tested them.
You have no idea how to even use your brain or your mind. I need a 6,000 milliamp battery. I need a Snapdragon Elite, 8 Elite. I need an AI enhanced program. It looks like the Honor Magic 7 Pro is one of the best phones that I could possibly get.
Yeah. Well, appearances can be deceiving. Just because something looks like it's good doesn't mean it is.
Honor Magic 7 Pro, 12 gigabytes of RAM. It's cheap. 22 million.
You have to first afford a T-shirt before you go buy some sort of phone.
All right, let me explain this to you in a way that you can understand. I was a Buddhist monk for 8 years. I'm a man of quality. I'm a man of discernment. I'm a man of skill. I live stream on YouTube. I use apps on the Google Play Store. I'm not talking about some Chinese fucking hack phone that doesn't have Google Play. I rely on these services. You don't need to hyper fixate on that, okay? And don't tell me that I need to get an iPhone or a Samsung. I already have one of those. Listen to me. I want the best in the business. Sure, global version. Of course, global version. I'm not speaking to you in ching chong, am I? So, a global version of the best phone for live streaming. What does that mean? It means the best camera, the best features, the best battery, the best build quality, the thing that the fucking millionaires in China buy. But with Google Play, okay, it's not that fucking complicated. Now you tell me the best options that I have for that here in Vietnam.
Can't afford what millionaires buy.
Yeah, just like I can't afford the millionaires of
Yeah, get it out. Come on, it'll be funny when you do.
I need to get the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. That's what I need.
Yeah, you need it, huh? Like you need water? Wow, it's a need.
The Leica tuned quad camera.
Yeah. Again, it's not about the battery or the chip or any other nonsense. It's about the camera. And the iPhone has a way better camera than Samsung and anything else. Sorry. I'll cry about it in your room. I know you can't get the iPhone because the popular kids use the iPhone, and you're obviously not that. So that'll be a test for your self-esteem.
So you're right, Right Foot General. I can't afford the best. That's why I'm looking towards my community to donate for me to get a new phone here in Vietnam today. Anybody want to step up and to help me with doing that?
Unbelievable. Anyways, I bought a new racing wheel. I'm gonna go race some fast cars.
What options are available that would be closer to a minimalistic or pure experience for me as a Westerner, somebody coming from Samsung, the highest end phone, most powerful phone, even more powerful than the iPhone, more power than the Samsung.
Yeah. That's a pipe dream.
The Asus ROG Phone 9 Pro with the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Okay, listen, why don't you remember what I said? Didn't I tell you that it's about live streaming? So I need the best of the best as it's going to relate to live streaming.
Oh my God, this guy just doesn't get it.
All right, here we go. The filmmaker's choice is the Xiaomi 15 Ultra Global. The IRL endurance choice is the Vivo X200 Pro Global.
Yeah. It doesn't even have autofocus on the selfie camera. So you're gonna buy it and basically it'll be a nice paperweight. I definitely don't get the iPhone, the standard leading standard, because you're not popular enough to get it. Get a Xiaomi, whatever that is. Do you remember the time that I was in Vietnam? I was in Da Nang, I was streaming on the beach, and then you donated $100 to me on Super Chat. And then I used that money to give a donation to Sadhguru. Those were good times.
Dr. Ob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Rob, look for a phone on Temu. I think they sell for about $23.
Yeah, that's more of your style. That's where you get all your shopping done. Temu, right?
This phone is not that expensive.
Yeah, Temu phones are pretty cheap.
The Pixel, you're saying the Pixel, Satyak?
Yeah, the Pixel.
I don't think it's the right time. Not yet.
You're going to be seeing yourself on a Pixel when you're live streaming with that phone.
I got
Yeah,
my
just
start with Pixels. I got my start with Pixels.
definitely don't go to the industry standard of the iPhone. Just go to some
Pixel
obscure
10.
no-name brand.
Hello, fool, buffoon. I have an iPhone 16 Pro Max, idiot.
Exactly. Now it's time to upgrade.
Yeah, go and look online for the differences between those two phones, buddy.
I
It's going
did.
to help
I
you
saw
be
it
a
in
lot
person.
smarter. It's going to help your
I saw it in
brain be a
person. I
lot
tested
smarter.
this.
It's going to help your brain be a lot smarter when you do that, okay?
No.
The Pixel 10 Pro XL, is that what I need?
Absolutely not.
What do you guys think? Is that what I need?
I went to the stores in Vietnam and tested all these Samsung and phones and
You
Pixels
don't
and
know
stuff.
how to text. You're like a donkey, man. Your brain
Test.
is like a donkey. You go into a school, you're just picking things up and looking at them. You don't know what you're looking at, what phone it is, what you know, is it the premium phone or the flagship phone or just their mid model, their low model? You have no idea what you're doing when you go into these places.
Yeah. So I checked every single one of these number one phones, the Pixel and the Asus and whatever garbage. I checked their selfie cameras. That's the most important thing. I went in the camera app, turned on a selfie, and looked, and it was just garbage, including the Samsung S26 Ultra, just garbage compared to the iPhone 17. So you're not getting anything better than that. But uh,
Yeah, well, you don't own a iPhone 17.
I do own it.
No, you're not.
Mine.
It's on consignment. You're paying monthly bills on it. You don't own it yet. You'll own it in like 2 years. 2 years from now, you'll own an iPhone 17.
It's my
But right
property.
now,
Nobody can take it away.
right now, you just paying bills on it. It's like rent a center.
No, it's not.
And if you don't pay those bills, that phone's going to be taken back.
They don't
Yeah, it
repossess
is.
phones. They
Yeah,
only.
they will. They will repossess that
It's
phone
not a
because you
car.
don't own it. You don't
No.
own it. You
I
don't
own it.
own that phone.
The worst thing that'll happen is my credit score will go down, and I'll get harassed by credit sharks. What's up, doppelganger?
Yeah, because you don't own it.
You know what you don't own? Me in this live stream. And I'm done. I'm gonna go race with my expensive racing wheel. Race very fast cars.
I need
I'm
to
gonna
get
make
the
a YouTube video about
S26
it.
Ultra. I need to get the
No, you don't.
S26 Ultra. Yes, I do.
No, absolutely not.
I
This is
still
a
do.
garbage phone. You need to go to a store and test and check the iPhone, the selfie camera of that phone and an iPhone 17. And then you'll see what the difference is, okay? But yeah, if you want a subpar quality, then definitely get that phone, okay? And I'd love for you to have a piece of junk phone with a bunch of useless AI features that you don't need. But hey, at least you're paying $2,000 for it.
The S26 Ultra. I need to watch this video on the comparison between the S26 Ultra and the Pixel 10 Pro XL.
You boost the volume all the way up. Bluetooth streaming is absolutely fine on both as well. You've got all the usual. Yeah. But things certainly a lot more even when it comes to the battery life. You've got a 5,200 milliamp hour capacity cell stuffed into the
What the hell
Pixel
does that
10
even
Pro
mean?
X. Hey, why
Just
not?
charge your
Let's
phone with a
finish
battery
off this
bank.
Pixel 10 Pro XL versus Galaxy S26 Ultra side-by-side comparison shenanigans with a bit of a squint at the camera tech. And you will notice if you check them out that Samsung's camera app is a wee bit denser than the Pixels, although you still get plenty of them. And I really love the displays on both the Pixel 10 Pro XL and the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. They're both uber spacious, 6.8 inches on the Pixel versus 6.9 on the Samsung. So ideal if you want to just relax with some cinematic shenanigans.
Yeah, if you want to relax.
Tech on both, nice poppy colours, crisp contrast, and high resolution as well. 2992 by.
Yeah, totally, man. That really clarify a lot of things for you, huh? Anyways, I'm done, man. I'm gonna go race.
Let's play Red Dead Redemption. You didn't download it yesterday?
No, too expensive.
No, I don't play Battlefield 6 because it's too busy. It's too much nonsense. There's nothing tactical about it. And I'm a tactical gamer.
Okay, let's play PUBG.
All right, let's play PUBG.
But we have to end this live stream, and like, I'm not live streaming. I mean,
Yeah, you just want to spend time with me again, right?
ew.
All right, let's try. Let's see if we can talk because I need to talk with you about some stuff, and I think you'll be a little bit more calmed down if we're doing that off stream. You won't be performing. I'll actually be able to talk with you.
But I'm gonna record it for my gaming channel.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Satya. No, Satya, I was more of a Battlefield 1 guy. I really enjoyed Battlefield 1. That's
Me
a
too.
fantastic game. Right, Shiva? That's a fantastic game. But now it's just full. Gaming died. The gaming that we grew up with, the first person shooter gaming that we grew up with, it died. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
even Halo died. Call of Duty has died. Halo has died. Battlefield has died multiple times. But people just play it out of cope. And GTA 6 Online, really, GTA 6 Online won't be like until 1 or 2 years from now when it's on PC. So hopefully by that time we have the meditation center up, and I'm going to be working with 128 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to be working with a 5090. I'm going to be working with technology that Shiva would piss his pants to try to get a hold of, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to upgrade my PC. I'm gonna get 2 PCs for gaming. And if you're serious about this, I'm serious about this. We're gonna be gaming like 6 hours a day. Why are you scratching your nose? Are you uncomfortable with that?
The 6090.
So I wanna live stream gaming. I wanna have fun with subscribers. All right, let's get on some PUBGs.
I got to install it.
When are you gonna buy a desktop and be real and be serious?
I told you that they're watching you, right? I told you that. They're watching
watching me?
you. They've hacked you. You have spyware in your computer. They're monitoring you. Okay, Axelite. Axelite says he'll donate his 5070 Ti if it's community used. Might be difficult to get it into Vietnam, Axelite, but yeah, we're not there yet because bringing a PC around, but we could build a PC. But this is a small apartment, so it takes some time until we go into the next stage. We have about 6 more months on our lease here, something like that.
You need to buy a PC. You can transport it, man. Like, come on. Rent a van or do something.
I'm not gonna buy a PC. You build a PC, you baboon.
You're gonna donate a PC?
How am I gonna buy a PC if he's gonna donate his graphics card?
He's not gonna donate anything. It's lying.
That's Axelite. He wouldn't lie about that. He wouldn't mess around with like that. We just have a totally different group of people involved with this. In the short time that I've been talking to you since I said I'm going to download PUBG, I've downloaded 16 gigabytes. Do you understand that, Shiva?
I don't care. I'm gonna buy a graphics card. I have a second PC, a laptop. I'm gonna use that for my OBS recording and streaming. I'm gonna use my main game for actually gaming,
There's
and it's gonna be
zero
very high
reason
quality.
for that, Shiva. There's zero reason for that.
It's called an
I
investment.
don't understand your delusions. I don't. I don't understand your delusional predisposition for that kind of stuff. You're going to become a what? A gaming live streamer? Like, what are you talking about?
What is that unheard of?
It's unnecessary. Just like it's unnecessary for you to have a monitor above 1080p because you can't even see it. You can't appreciate it.
Okay, once we get
It's
into
not
PUBG, we can.
necessary for you to have an OLED monitor. These kinds of things aren't for people like you.
What do you mean, people like me? You're making it a race thing?
People that have the taste of a donkey, the
No.
sensibilities of a crow.
Eh. Are you downloading the PUBGs or what?
And so it's more than halfway there.
Okay, good.
But what if we get a chicken dinner and it's not live streamed?
I'll be recording it. Or maybe we don't record anything and we just go for the practice.
Buy Red Dead Redemption, you stingy, cheap fucking
But it's such a
loser.
boring game.
It's not a boring game when we're cowboys with guns running around and role playing with swamp people and using our mental powers to have dominion over them and manipulate them and troll them for content. This is just what I'm talking about. Like, any idea at all that you would make money or be successful or get views or have any kind of profit or anything on a plus side by you playing first person shooter games is a total delusional fantasy. You're not even good at first person shooter games. You're not particularly good, right? And you don't have a personality much that people are interested in.
Okay. We'll make a
Now,
deal.
if you were role playing, if me and you were role playing as cowboys in a very realistic, in depth, actually a game that your PC can run, that would actually get clicks and likes, and people would think that's a lot of fun, and they'd feel like they were hanging out with us, and we'd be messing around with people and riding around like cowboys, and be able to shoot each other in the head, etc. You're a fool. You are such a fool, Shiva.
Okay, we'll make a deal.
You're not making a deal. You're just a fool. Like, you're such a fool. That's the deal. The deal is you being a fool. That's the deal.
No. Here's the deal, okay? I'll tell you what the deal is. I will make the investment into Red Dead Redemption 2 if you then also make an investment into a game called BeamNG.Drive. It literally is the #1 video game for driving. Very realistic. We can play online. So make sure that we can play online together. And we'll be driving cars. Driving in my car.
I guess in that way I can kind of relate to the swamp people because there's something in me that also doesn't process like that this guy's never driven a car, he's never held down a job, he's never had his own place, he's never had his own apartment, that he's 30 years old living at home with his mother, that he's a virgin, that he's never had a girlfriend, that he's a pickup artist guy, and that he changed his name on his passport to Shiva Kailash Shambho. Because when he does this stuff, I'm continuously surprised, right? So I relate to the swamp people in that way, is that it doesn't really process in me. So listen, guys, text to speech is open right now. Igloo, I didn't time you out. Streamlabs timed you out, okay? And Streamlabs timed you out because you're cheap.
Igloo is not cheap. He's a good guy. I appreciate him. I know him. I recognize
He's
him.
a cheap freak. He's a cheap loser. And if he would give me $300 right now on Streamlabs, then we could have a conversation. And I would do many different things I'd be willing to do.
Would you shove a cucumber up your butt for $300?
If you did it first, yeah.
Okay.
If you
I was
did it
willing to
first.
negotiate.
So you would have to do it for me to then be in a position to say that I'm doing it. Right? So you don't get to, like, the people, the audience, the trolls, they don't get to reverse that. So Dr. Rob would only do that, or said that he would do that, if Shiva did that. Actually, I'd let him do that, and then I would never be involved with anything like that.
Igloo, we are very happy to open up our Streamlabs donation link to you. If you want to make a statement to Dr. Rob about your banning, you can make that on Streamlabs. And please, I hope you do.
All right,
So
here we go.
I will buy Red Dead Redemption if you buy this game, be in NG, and we're going to be playing both games.
What I'm saying is that it can be content for our channels. People will like to watch that and participate in that and get to enjoy that. They'll even watch it later. All right, how about this? If somebody sends a donation right now, if somebody sends me $100 donation,
893 donated $5. Mic check 1 2. Nika 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 nika.
all right. So if somebody sends me a $100 donation on Streamlabs right now, if somebody sends me a $100 donation on Streamlabs right now, I will not. Okay, I will unban everybody that's been banned in the entire history of my channel, and I will not ban anybody for 1 week. All right, 1 month. 1 month.
Oh my goodness.
I won't block anybody. I won't ban anybody. I don't want to do it. Won't do anything like that. If somebody sends me $100 on Streamlabs right now, I'll unban everybody that's been banned, and I won't ban anybody for a whole month. Open season, free speech zone, full free speech zone.
And if somebody donates me any amount on Streamlabs, preferably, significant, I will acknowledge that Dr. Rob is. The acknowledgement will be unspoken that, I'm better than Dr. Rob. And you're making a vote. So if anybody wants to vote on Streamlabs, Dr. Rob will be hearing that very soon. And he will know, his ego will know where the real value is. And it's certainly not with him. Okay. Okay, Trailer Park King. Max Enlightened, there's no need. You can just stay here. It's a way better quality anyway.
Dr. Ob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Red Dead Redemption 2 online is buns. I played it. If you want fun and engagement, play Minecraft hardcore together.
The
I do
hilarious
watch it.
thing is that this stupid person is so stupid they don't know that we're talking about Red M. We're playing Red Dead Redemption not on the dead random servers of Rockstar. We're playing it in servers that have been crafted for role playing and all kinds of different dynamics. This shitty music, turn it off.
Thank you very much for your donation, Rob's wife. I didn't know you were like that. And that's a vote of confidence that somebody just made towards me against Dr. Rob. And we're looking to make more of those votes of confidence on Streamlabs. So please make your votes.
All right, so
cast
we're
your
gonna
votes.
close. We're gonna turn off the live stream unless somebody donates $100 to me on Streamlabs. Right now, we're gonna turn off the live stream, and
To me.
me and Shiva are gonna go play PUBG.
Does the word pub have anything to do with pubes? I bet it does, considering what kind of games you play. Shaggy, subscribe to my gaming channel, Shiva Kailash Games. I might be live streaming there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Rob, if I squeeze your nipples, will milk come out?
All right, here's the countdown. 10.
Sorry, you didn't hear that question? I think you just
9,
ignored it?
8, 7, 6.
It would be very funny if somebody donated
5,
to me on Streamlabs.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. All right, ladies and gents, thank you for joining. Roberto and I are gonna play some PUBG. I'll record it. And we'll post it on my gaming channel, and you'll get the privilege of seeing it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Rob's wife, for donating. Thank you, Seraph, as always, for everything, and thank you, everybody else. Highly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, everything. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for being against Rob and for me, because that's the... If you're against Rob and for me, that's the entire dynamic. And we need to continue doing that. That's what is the whole quality of everything here. So thank you for inspiration. Thank you for your vote of confidence. And I will see you again very, very soon. Mwah. Thank you and goodbye.